KCEJ News. Tonight's segment is brought to you by the local BPA chapter and viewers like you. Thank you.
Tonight we'll be covering some national news with local input. You'll hear the opinions of some South St. Paul students and their takes on the recent presidential election, as well as an inside interview from a student who will be attending the inauguration later this month.
Afterwards, we'll cover the latest news on the NHL lockout. In recent election news, Barack Obama was re-elected for president of this upcoming term. He was elected in a margin of 51% of the popular vote, with 332 electoral votes against his opponent Mitt Romney, who received 40% of the popular vote and 206 electoral votes. The results of the election were posted, and I wanted to find out how many young people voted in the election and whether the youth voters of the future have a say in the election. As it turns out, nearly 46 million voters between the ages of 18 to 29 were eligible to vote, yet the turnout stays at only around 50%.
Thanks, Callie.
Now back to Claire.
The 2009 presidential election had an estimated 1.8 million people in attendance, and we can expect an equal turnout this year. A group of South St. Paul students will be among those. Now, I'll talk to Adam Velasco, a South St. Paul student who's going on the trip. With me, I have Adam Velasco, a South St. Paul student planning to travel to Washington, D.C. to see the inauguration later this month. So, Adam, what are your plans for the trip?
Once we arrive there, we're going to see a lot of monuments and we're going to go to the inauguration.
Awesome. So, what do you think can be done to increase young voters' participation in the next election?
Well, I believe if we educate them more about the candidates and stuff, that they're going to want to vote, because usually you just hear what your parents have to say and you're going to vote with that, but if you know more about the candidates, you might actually want to vote for someone.
Thanks, ladies. Now, all you hockey fans, the moment you've all been waiting for. The lockout is over. Yes, that's right. A bunch of the owners and a bunch of the players' union met up Saturday night and talked all through the night and got to an agreement on Sunday morning. The lockout, which lasted approximately 113 days, started September 15th, 2012, is when the last collective bargaining agreement expired. So now, they finally came to a tentative agreement, and now they're going to vote on it on Wednesday to ratify the agreement so that players and the coaches can now start opening camps, which can get our season underway. So, all you Wild fans, you can finally see Zach Parise and Ryan Suter in their Wild jerseys and start representing, well, Zach Parise's hometown, and Ryan Suter's distant relative. Yes. So, as this is beginning, the Wild season will start January 19th on Hockey Day, Minnesota. Problem is, they're actually going to be away against the Colorado Avalanche. Yeah, I know, weird. Hockey Day, Minnesota. But they have a home game January 20th the next day. So don't worry, if you're still trying to get tickets, even though a bunch of you fans may be upset, which I totally understand. I mean, come on. Hockey, we could actually make the playoffs this year. I mean, I think you should go to the game, support your team. Who cares if there was a lockout? I know I do. Alrighty, that's me with the sports. Catch you later.
Thanks for watching tonight's segment of KCEJ News. I'm Claire.
And I'm Callie. Have a great night.
Boom, into the room. It's the tone, but